1035 kHz to Europe. You can listen to us over the Turkish-3A and Turkish-4A satellites and on the internet at www.trt.net.tr through the Voice of Turkey link. Our email address is englishman@trt.net.tr. Following the news and the review of the Turkish press, the Voice of Turkey will present Hues and Colors of Anatolia, Health Tourism and Turkey, Question of the Month, and some music.
First, the headlines of the news. Turkish and Indian leaders stressed the importance of trade and direct investment during a business summit in New Delhi. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that the May Day would be an occasion for talking about workers' problems and exploring possible solutions. Ankara is gravely concerned by photos of U.S. soldiers attending the funerals of YPG terrorists in the wake of Turkish airstrikes against PKK-YPG targets in Syria and northern Iraq. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said, Turkey has offered condolences to Kyrgyzstan after a massive landslide that killed 24. And our detail of the news. Turkish and Indian leaders stressed the importance of trade and direct investment during a business summit in New Delhi. Speaking at the Turkey-India Business Forum, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said meetings held during his official visit to India would mark a new era of business ties. Since India gained independence, our relations have been based on friendship. Economic cooperation will be further deepened and diversified. This is our sincere wish, and we are determined and committed to achieve this, Erdogan said. Erdogan also said the Turkey-India joint economy meetings, last held in 2014, and negotiations for free trade agreements should continue, pointing to the almost $6.5 billion trade volume between the two countries. Erdogan said, predicted this figure would increase, but it is for sure that the bilateral trade volume is not to Turkey's favor. That is a reality. As of last year, Turkey's exports to India were $652 million, while its imports from India were $5.75 billion. So this is not sustainable for Turkey, Erdogan added. That's why we have to increase reciprocal investments, and the trade volume should be balanced. As fast as possible, steps should be taken to achieve that, he said. Erdogan also noted that Turkey would like to further develop cooperation with India in the IT, high-tech, software, aerospace, and renewable energy sectors, where India has made great progress under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Modi also, speaking at the event, said, the growth in our bilateral trade over the years has been impressive. I understand that bilateral trade has increased significantly since President Erdogan last visited India. India and Turkey are among the 20 largest economies in the world. Both economies have shown remarkable stability. We are seeing an increase in the presence of Turkish companies in India. I am certain that it will get even better in the time to come, he added. Our aim is to create an efficient business environment in India. India is seeing a major push for better infrastructure, and Turkish companies can be a part of this massive exercise. We are building more than 30 million homes, developing new airports and seaports, modernizing our railways, building highways across the country at a rapid pace. Turkey can be a part of this, Modi said. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that the May Day would be an occasion for talking about workers' problems and exploring possible solutions. In his May 1 message issued ahead of International Labour Day, Erdogan said he hoped the occasion would strengthen war, peace and unity, while warning against what he called provocations. Erdogan described the day as a symbol of workers' democratic, peaceful quest for their rights. I am pleased that every sector of society is expressing their views on democratic platforms, the President said, adding that talks to solve problems should be characterized by mutual dialogue and reconciliation. May 1 is celebrated by many labor unions and workers worldwide. May Day is an official holiday in many countries, including Turkey. This year, demonstrations in Istanbul have been allowed to take place in an open market area in the Bakırköy district on the city's European side. Ankara is gravely concerned by photos of U.S. soldiers attending the funerals of YPG terrorists in the wake of Turkish airstrikes against PKK, YPG targets in Syria and northern Iraq. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said, "We are seriously concerned to see U.S. flags in a convoy that has YPG rags on it. We will mention these issues to President Donald Trump during our visit to the United States on May 16. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan told reporters at Istanbul's Atatürk Airport before leaving for a 2-day visit to India. Erdogan had been asked about photos said to show U.S. soldiers patrolling along the Turkish border and attending YPG terrorist funerals. If we are against global terrorism, then we need to tell them about these issues. If we do not work together against terrorism, then tomorrow it will strike at another ally," he added. Erdogan also said that Turkey will continue operations against the terrorist PKK and its Syrian offshoots, the PYD and YPG. The PYD's armed wing, similar to strikes earlier this week on Mount Sinjar in northern Syria and Syria's Mount Karabakh. "We may come overnight, all of a sudden," Erdogan reiterated. Turkey has offered condolences to